Hey everyone, it's John Runner 88 here with another review. This time it is Hondo Ohnaka of the Vintage Collection by Hasbro. Um, he's another great figure, and Hondo, he's just tons of fun. I'm so happy they wove him into Galaxy's Edge. Um, he's just, you know, such an identifying voice. Like, it's Hondo. Like the laugh and everything. He's just a ton of fun. And he was a little too goofy sometimes in Rebels, but just the fact that he's just in it for himself. That's the only way Hondo rolls. He's just doing it for him. If it's gonna save himself, get him out of some trouble, he's gonna do it. Um, but he did have a little soft spot for Ezra, but other than that, it's just Hondo. Um, and he's pretty awesome. This is the one that came with the Falcon, not the. He didn't come with the Falcon, but he's on the card now. His helmet casts a big shadow on his face, which is a little unfortunate. But it's got a great head sculpt. Great sculpt all around. He just looks awesome. I think I might do like a little dark wash on his coat and stuff, and there are a few details like there's a strap here. You can see in the picture right there, it's like brown a little bit, or at least it's got some silver on it, so I might paint that up at some point. It's got his blaster. Looking good. His blaster's on the other side in the picture, which is interesting. But other than that, he's got basic articulation for, I say basic, but the articulation we hope for a figure to have that comes out in the vintage collection, with the added foot rocker, which I will talk about that a little bit more soon. But he's got, shoulder, elbow. Same thing with fives over there. Yeah, I see you fives. I know you a little out of focus, but we can see you. You already got your video calm down. But he also has the like up and down for the wrist articulation, which is fine on him because he doesn't have like a two-handed blaster to deal with. But I do kind of like having the versatility of like pivoting in both, like the up and down with the hand facing down, and then the up and down with the hand facing like vertical. So I'm not sure why they're going that route for this wave, but I'm sure they've got some type of reason. Oh, I just noticed that. Thank you, Hasbro. Do not peg the holsters into the strap on the leg. We can use our imaginations and pretend that it is strapped to the leg. Like on Rey, for the Rise of Skywalker, hers was pegged in, but it wasn't glued, so you could just unpeg it for like pictures and stuff. But I've got my Dr. Aphra, and it is pegged in, and it's just a pain to like move her leg and try not to like snap that off, which I should just snap it off, but I don't like breaking them if I don't have to. But yeah, he looks awesome. He's the one that came with the new vintage Falcon. Ugh, he's just, that helmet just casts such a shadow on him. But yeah, his face sculpt is great. I wish they did like some type of lenses in there. He just looks like he's wearing like frameless glasses, which is a little weird, especially because he's got like some tinted lenses in the picture. Probably do a wash on his helmet too. It's way too shiny for you, Hondo, and you're not going to focus, are you? There we go. But yeah, he could use a nice dark wash on that helmet just to bring out the details and stuff. Grime him up a little bit. Yeah, I've noticed when you get your Hondos, check them out. Check his face. I've noticed it on the Black Series too, with the Galaxy's Edge ones they came out with. Galaxy's Edge branded Hondos. Around the mouth and stuff, they get a little splotchy with the paint sometimes. Makes him look like he may have a transmitted infection of some kind. So yeah, this one's nice and clean, but I have seen about two or three so far that like in person that have had like splotchiness around his mouth, and it'll just take away from the whole face, you know. But he's got his ab crunch thing going on, restricted by the jacket, of course, but it's there, you know. If you want to get this jacket off of him, might be a pain, but and then he'll have red sleeves, but could definitely do that if you so desire. But then he's got like with fives, I had to like crack his upper thigh. This guy, he's just like he's twisting that leg all day. He's loving it. He's got very glossy boots. Which is nice. He's got his knees. But let's get to the feet because yes, thank you Hasbro for doing the ankle rockers. They are cool. However, focus. There we go. Right here, that is way too thin, or either way too soft to plastic, but I think it's just way too thin. Earlier, I was trying to like move his foot forward, and I pulled on that. Do not pull on that. You will rip his ankle or his heel right off if you pull too hard. So please keep that in mind when you're opposing your Hondos. You want to pinch like the whole front of the foot here. Focus, please. You want to pinch the whole foot when you're like pivoting it, front and back, or else I guarantee in time you will rip his heel right off. Like I can feel it. I could just tear that off if I wanted to. He's good. He's got a nice thick sole and like heel. I don't think there'll be any issues with that, but I can definitely see, especially if a kid's playing with it, an adult collector, like you know, you'll feel that when you're moving him. But a kid, if they get their hands on him, they'll be like, "Oh, let's move him." Even if you just bend it a lot, it'll still like weaken it so much. Yeah, not too much else for him. I gushed over fives a lot because he's just that's so good. But Hondo here, I'm glad we got a Hondo. Like he's been in Clone Wars, Rebels. He's at Galaxy's Edge. He's just like a huge part there. He runs the Falcon ride. Like come on, Ohnaka Transport Solutions. So I'm glad we got a nice, Black Series. I don't collect them, but it's nice that they got him as well. But he looks great. Yeah, definitely probably gonna do like, dark wash. Probably look at some pictures of him from like the back. See, because I'm sure there's some details that can be added there. Looks like there's maybe a few extra colors that could be added to his jacket. Do that at some point in time. Yep, that's my review for the very shadowed because of his helmet, Hondo Ohnaka. I'll bend it back a little bit. Looks a little bit better, kinda, sorta. It's Hondo. Looks great. There he is. You can see his face now. Awesome. Yeah, it's my review for Hondo Ohnaka of the Vintage Collection, and he is all blurry. Focus on my hand, not fives. I know you love fives. I know fives is awesome, but it's my review for Hondo Ohnaka of the Vintage Collection. Thank you for watching.